have, y'all? How you doing? Ooh, an interesting day today. But it's also, you gave me an insight on people and how a lot of people seem to think. I am learning that YouTube, outside of sales and marketing, is also a business of psychiatry, as far as the or psychology, the mind of an individual and how they perceive things. It really is. And once you learn more about how people understand stuff, you can understand people a little bit better. Like, there's a lot of people. I'm sorry, and I have people in my family that has mental issues as well. Some mental issues can be helped and controlled, but some people, their minds are shot. They're gone. Seriously, they don't think for themselves. I don't know if it's because of people's behavior, um, what they do. We don't know what other people are outside of, if they're not a content creator, know the viewers. So I don't know. I'm starting to think some people just ain't all the way there, y'all. This is scary, really, because this is the people of our society as well. Some things is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The backwards thinking is beyond me. I don't understand how people think so backwards. And then it's almost like, they say insanity is doing the same thing, expecting change, still getting the same results, so you keep doing the same thing. That's insanity. Being insane. I'm trying to see if something is not working. Why you keep doing it? Why you keep doing it over and over? You're not looking for something to do, a different way. Um, but that boils back down to people's mental state, really does. And I think a lot of stuff is being played off of people's mental with this poll platform. And part of me feel like it's probably even intentional all the way up. Um, because it seems like a lot of people comprehension is off. I mean, big time. Um, hello, baby. How you doing, King? How are you? Yeah, people's comprehension is bad, man. That's crazy. Mm. Now, when I get quite a few people in the room, I'm gonna ask the room what they call a certain thing. My name is. Oh, I'm sorry. Your name is. My name is SkitLanta. Nah, my name's Tamir. Hi. Okay, I got a couple of people up in the room. Thank you. Hit the button, please. But I want to ask people, what is your definition of stealing? Anybody? What is stealing? Because I'm trying to understand mentality on stealing, because some people feel like stealing really ain't stealing as long as you see something. Typically, when you steal something, it's because you see it. I'm trying to understand that. Oh, thank you. You can. Yeah, normally you see something you want, right? And so you take it, right? That is stealing. Who am I talking to? I'm just talking to people in general. Like, I asked the room, I don't know, just came in, is what is your definition of stealing? Right? Maybe if I can get into the minds of people to see what their definition of stealing is, then maybe I can understand why people seem to think stealing isn't wrong. So what is y'all mentality on stealing stuff? Is it okay for people to steal from you? So is it okay for me to go inside your car, take whatever I want, and walk off? Is it okay for me to go inside your house and get whatever I want out of there and have no consequences behind it? Is it okay for me to take a whole check after you cash it and say give it up and you give it to me? Is that okay? Because if you tell me no, then the answer will remain the same. It's stealing, right? I don't care how you try to fix it up or whatever. Stealing is still the same. So I need somebody to help me out on that part, because maybe I'm not understanding what stealing really means. Like, once again, even a lie. What is a lie? What is your definition of a lie? Is the definition of a lie to me means opposite of the truth. Okay, it's a lie, and then there's the truth. There ain't no middle ground in between. It's either a lie or it's the truth, right? So either you're being or you're being dishonest. There's no real middle ground there, right? So if I see somebody who's a liar, I'm not going to believe what they're saying because their credibility is shot out the door. Versus somebody who's being honest. If you're honest, then you're a little bit more credible. Like to me, anyway. Is that because of morals? People don't have morals anymore. I mean, I'm trying to understand. Help me understand where wrong becomes right and right becomes justifiable. I'm trying to understand this because I'm a person that is grounded in morals, and I'm also a person that lawfully likes to do things. So if I see something that I might do and this might be wrong, I'm gonna figure out a way. Hey, if I can't do it the right way, I can't do this. Okay, that's me. You know, I don't know how everybody else is, but I just get everybody take on someone stealing your stuff. Is everybody okay with people stealing their stuff? And I'm talking about in general with anything. So if you're not okay with someone taking something from you, then you can't be okay with taking something from someone else, right? That goes back to like if you hurt somebody, right? It's okay for you. You stole my heart. That's funny. It's okay for you to hurt somebody, but if somebody hurts you, then there's a problem. I think we're kind of talking about this in my other live a little bit. Why isn't it a problem when you were the one who was doing the hurting, right? If it's funny how someone believe in stealing, right? Back before say boss, yeet. Right? It's funny to me how somebody believe in stealing, but when someone be dishonest to them about it, they got a major problem. You tricked me into doing this. Well, you're tricking other people into doing stuff. So what's the difference here? Where's the difference? Is the difference because you got tricked, or is the other person getting tricked? I mean, help me understand this. Where is correct ground at? Where is it all right to do it either way? If you're being honest with yourself, it's not. Okay? You can make all the lies up you want. I mean, and I'm kind of going off of this because someone made a comment on one of my comments that I commented on, and it was like, it's not really stealing. Yeah, it is really stealing. Either you steal or you didn't. How do you technically not really be, or technically not really be lying? A lie is a lie because it's opposite from truth. Stealing is stealing because you're taking for something that does not belong to you. Point blank, period. It's one thing to talk about something, it's another thing to take credit for it as if it's yours. I ain't feeling him. Girl, a lot of people ain't feeling Amber right now because she's a hot mess, right? It's your morals. And right, it's definitely stealing. Exactly. And then you want to throw God up in. Like, when did God tell y'all to steal? Like, God bless me with it. God told me. When did God tell you to steal anything from anybody? Like, no, hon. I guess this was a raccoon eyes. Anybody black minds. If they black minds, I'm black in theirs too. Okay. But anyway, when does God tell you that? When does God tell you everybody? Last time I checked, I ain't never heard God say nobody. I mean, those words will never come out of God's mouth. Right. God don't tell nobody to F nobody. God doesn't tell nobody to steal from nobody. God does not. So people keep using God's name in complete vain. One thing about God, He ain't going to allow you to continue using Him for your dishonesty. You better get it right, or you're going to be shown up. You're gonna be out into the public for all to be displayed upon about your foolery that you're trying to include him in. Get God out of it. If you're gonna do it, you better say, well, this is what I say. This ain't what God say. This is what I'm saying. Because you should have a bit more fear than someone who is in a higher authority than you are to sit there and lie on them. Okay? It just, I don't know. Like, I'm really trying to understand what is going on in people's head to make them think this stuff is right. Well, I mean, because if that's the case, what are you protecting? Like, why do you have a firearm? Most people have a firearm because they're trying to protect their stuff, right? If you don't mind stealing from somebody, get rid of your firearm and let them steal from you because you believe in stealing, right? Hey, Elijah, how you doing? I don't understand all this. Like I have a problem when anybody being deceitful and then trying to justify the deceit by saying it's right. Tonight's topic. Well, right now we're just giving some definitions. I'm curious to see what other people think. What do you believe? What is your definition of stealing and what is your definition of lying? And can you do those things and be an honest person or a trustworthy person? So I'm trying to understand that. If you're a liar, you're a liar. And typically people don't believe liars because, you're a liar. If you're honest with yourself and you say I'm a liar, then they'll respect you that you're a liar, but they don't mean they're gonna trust you, okay? If you openly say you are a thief, right? Okay, I can respect that you come in contact with you because you're a thief, but I can never trust you because you are a thief, right? So you have to really be careful about what you tell people to do and what you validate as being the right thing because you're making yourself look like an idiot and you're contradicting everything that you're doing. Like, whew, I mean, I'm having some real interesting conversations in this comment section because these people, I don't know if a lot of people got the common sense God gave a rock, and I'm just being honest. I don't know if the common sense God gave a rock. I'm here for your checkup. Can I see? No, you cannot. You my doctor, Doctor Snorkel. I mean, so what? Help me understand this. Help me understand it. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe morally I'm wrong because I don't know. Truth to me is more validated than a lie. Being trustworthy is more validated than being untrustworthy. Why you got to see my teeth? You see my teeth. You see my teeth every time I'm talking. Doctor. Some people start to believe their own lies. Right. Like maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's going on. And I've said that too. Like people, sometimes I think when they be talking, they hear themselves talking and they be like, "Oh, did I really say that? Let me try to fix this." Or what? Or like you say, they believe their own lies when they're talking. It okay, Doctor Snorkel. Thank you for the advice. Um, right. Me either. I can't. I really can't. I have zero. When I say tolerance, zero for them because can't trust nothing come out your mouth. You could be telling me the absolute truth, but if you sit here and tell me you're a liar, whatever come out your mouth, I'm gonna assume you are a liar because that's what you're telling me. If you tell me you are a thief, I'm like this around you because I just don't know what you're gonna take. Like, right? It's like I guess that's probably what's going on with me. I was raised up in a time where your word was bond. Like your word was everything. So if you telling me stealing is in line is what you you're good for, then like you said, in what you just said, your word ain't doodle crap. It really, yeah, your word ain't bothering me. And maybe that's why I can't really tolerate stuff like that. Um, and like I've been trying to have like civil conversations in the comment section, but sometimes I'd be like, are these people serious? Right. Exactly. And that's kind of how I felt earlier. I'm like, is people serious? Like, are they joking? Or are they for real? Because clearly they can't be thinking like this. But unfortunately, we see it all too many times. People do think like that. So people do feel like it's okay to lie to folks, right? It's okay to lie to folks. It's okay to steal from folks. It's okay to uh try to manipulate folks. Why? They felt like somebody did it to you, so therefore you're gonna do it to them. That just because somebody did it, you gonna make it right, right? If you were to tell me a story and you said, well, such and such did this to me, and everybody that come my way, I'm gonna do that to the next person. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong, okay? Because it doesn't matter. It matters that they did it to you and it shouldn't, but that ain't got nothing to do with the next person. Like, why are you? Hey, Lamb, how you doing? Why? Okay, get me up to speed. What are we talking? Boss, come on now, you gotta follow along. You been so quick trying to change the subject. You ain't saying. Like it wasn't good that somebody did that to you, but you knew how you felt. Why would you want to do somebody else like that? Like, mm. Ugh. And then on this YouTube platform, it is something serious with those two things, with lying and with three. Lying, manipulation, and stealing. Amber acts like she's slow. She don't need. She paid for liquor license. Anthony don't care about. Right? He don't. You really don't. Read. What I'm talking about now, I tell you, you ain't gotta ask boss. I'm talking about people who feel like it's okay to lie, steal, and manipulate people, and why they feel like it's okay to do that. Right, Mr. Reed, tell me what are your thoughts on it? Because if you feel like it's okay, then you're okay with somebody doing it to you, correct? So let's take a quick inside this chat. For all those that think stealing is okay, let's put a one in the chat. Oh, okay. For all the people in this chat or hearing me say what I say, if you believe in stealing, put a one. Right? If you believe in lying and you think it's okay, put a two. If you believe in lying and you think it's okay to lie, put a two. The Bible does not condone stealing or lying. Exactly, Robert. So, right. And I don't see nobody throwing up ones or twos yet, right? Well, if you think it's okay to manipulate somebody, I want you to put a three. I mean, don't be shy. Be honest with yourself. Well, let me ask this question. Put a four if you real, you keep it real and 100 with yourself. If you keep it real and 100 with yourself, put a four. Put a four. That means you're a real person with me. You real. You I can trust. I can trust what you say because you're regardless if I like it or not, you're gonna keep it real. Put a four. Right? Right. Right. So I'm just trying to figure out why do people do it? Why? Right. I'm for either you either like me or you don't. I really don't. I mean, it really is what it is with me. Like, but the thing you're gonna get with me is the real. You're not gonna get no lies being told. You're not gonna be getting me trying to soothe your ego. You ain't finna get me to try to make you feel like this is all gonna happen for you because I want to sell you a pipe dream. That is, you will never ever get that from me, or they aren't listening to him. Some more, like I keep saying, Tupac said it best when he said, "You is poor morally. You have absolutely no morals about yourself." And anytime anybody can be bought for your morals, to me, that's what a less than person is. Anybody that can put a dollar sign on morals and say, I'm going to do this against what I truly believe in, then yeah. I said, don't let it distract you from being who you are as a child of Almighty God, Jesus, because He, in His Word, He said to keep His commandment. Correct. I mean, I don't know how close you can see. Some people just do some dumb stuff. But okay, go ahead and hit the like button for me for the ones that are in. Inside the chat. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to them. Like, I like real ones, y'all. I like real people. Real people. Regardless, I'm gonna agree with you or not. I can agree to disagree with you, but I want you to be 100% real. Like, just be real. Even if you feel like I'm not going to like what you say, I will respect you because you at least you're real about it. Everyone was born with morals and values. It's up to the person to mess that up. Correct. That's why I keep saying a lot of this stuff is learned behavior. A lot of this stuff is just straight up learned behavior. And anytime a person get, if you are one way before you meet somebody, and because you with this person, you're going to conform to what they're doing, knowing it's, then you just sold yourself. You basically just sold yourself. Like, I can love somebody and not totally agree with what they're doing. And if they can't get it right, then I'm gonna have to back away because you ain't right for me because you're going against all my morals whatsoever. Because if you lose yourself in sin, then you lose and doom your soul to hell and death. Right. Right, boss. And not even just on spiritual level, it's also on a level of just you. You're gonna lose who you are as a person. You're gonna lose who you are as a person if you fool yourself and don't be honest within yourself about who you truly is. Like, I don't get it. Me personally, I don't get it. I can sit back and I can see, and I don't know if that's the discernment that got been blended by God, but I can literally, if I see you or talk to you long enough, I know if you're full of crap or you're actually a real person. Because up is only going to be able to hide who they are for so long. Like, you're going to eventually show who you are. Like, so mm, yeah. If you lose, I thought you had said something else. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. Man, this platform is something else. I guess that's why it's the truth that I made. I mean, I made it without. I said it. I know why I said it, but it really is a true statement. You gotta know who you are before you get into this platform and absolutely anything, because this platform will change the person who you are, or either emphasize. It will change you. What one? It will change you for the worse if you ain't grounded in some kind of morals. It will. Um, if you're a person that flip flop and you don't hold true to who you are, this is not the platform for you to get into. And this is why people tell you all money ain't good money, because um you got to be able to sleep at night and be have a clear conscience about yourself, about what you're doing to other people. Right. Yeah, and we all done been there. And it ain't, you have to get to a point, well, we're talking about morals and doing the right thing and not always just looking at a dollar versus what's right when doing things. And Michael, what you did was absolutely correct. We all done been young and we all done been, you know, we had to learn. We had to learn certain things. But it's just some things you just should morally know not to do. Point blank period. Even a child know when they do something they're not supposed to, that their parents are gonna act a certain way. Like, even a baby, he might try it one time, right? But when the baby realizes that the parent is saying that's not, they're, if they do it, they're gonna try to sneak and do it. They ain't gonna do it, where the parent can catch them doing it. So the part about being unlearned, if you over the age of two, I'm gonna give you two or three, then you can learn. It's just that you choose not to. I would look at making money on here as just a side hustle if I did not main job on here as a side hustle if I did not, hold on here as a side hustle if I did not my main job, me personally. Correct. Correct. It should be something that is added to, but all too often what happens is when people start making money and they can see the potential of making more money, it causes them to do crazy stuff in order to try to keep the money that they have. And if not, then people wouldn't try to get over on people the way they do. Um, and that's solely why they do it, because they see a large sum of money and they feel like, I got to do this in order to make this happen or keep doing this so that I can keep this money. Well, nah, no, you don't. True. I seen that on her here, on here, right. Well, I'm glad you took your DD picture out. You don't want nobody to make you think that's you. But yeah, it's just like, where do you draw the line with yourself to say, I'm not do that? Because always remember John 3:16, where it says that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life. Amen. But a lot of people don't believe, unfortunately, a lot of people don't believe that, but they should. Just watch your Hannah video. What's going on? Um, it's just the whole stealing. It's the whole stealing and lying and stuff like that. I actually made a comment on her video. You know, I was just making a comment about, because she was saying some stuff. One, you don't know what you're talking about, and you're saying stuff trying to give it to people, and you're giving it to people wrong, which makes it a lie. Okay, if you're gonna give it to them the right way, so that way you can help them. Because if you give it to them the wrong way, you ain't doing nothing but hurting them even further than where they at. Come on, somebody. Don't make me start preaching up in here. About right. So I made a comment on there because one of her things was, you got to make all your videos 20 minutes long. Okay, so I made the comment, then why isn't this video 20 minutes? It's like literally 14. Like, what happened to the other 6 minutes? If you have to make the video 20 minutes long, right? That's a lie. It doesn't matter how long your video is. It matters up to 3 minutes, because a little over 3 minutes. Because if it's under minutes, it's a short. It's not a long form video, right? That's about the only thing that it matters on. Then it was, you need to go steal from other people. So I made a comment. No, you don't. You don't have to go steal from other people. You can learn from other people and apply it to whatever you're doing. You don't necessarily have to go steal anything from anybody. And then if you don't know what you're talking about, so that way you don't hurt somebody by saying something you don't know, then reference wherever you got that information from. Like, I did a what it was. I did a video earlier today where I spoke on titles and thumbnails. And basically I was redoing the video over that I had made prior to, because I saw that that particular video was paying like a lot of money. So I redid the video. I retitled it just slightly, but I redid the video. And on there, I was telling people how they could do their thumbnail versus their title because of what I saw from someone else. Now, this person did not talk about this on their video at all. But what I noticed when I was watching their videos, like literally every one of their titles and every one of their posts was not the same, but it sort of played off the other person. So when I spoke about this inside my video, I didn't say, oh, I didn't make it seem like, oh, this was my idea that I came up with. No, I literally saw somebody who did this. And so I gave credit to the person that I saw it to. I even put it inside the description. Because at the time when a lot of times when I'm recording my videos, I'm not going off a script. I'm just telling you what I know, so you know this is me. If I'm reading something, it's because I'm saying something about something I might not know or I do not. You can have 3-minute videos, but if vertical, it would be a short. No, well, no. If it's under 3 minutes, I mean, if it's right at 3 minutes, it's gonna still be considered short. I can show you one of my videos. It's not vertical and it's still considered short. It's the time frame, because they changed it. They made it from 3 minutes and down to be considered a short, and 305, 301, 302. It can be anything just over 3 minutes, but it just can't be 3 minutes. In order for it not to be considered a short. This is a safe space. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we can. Well, anyway, I gave credit back to the person that I saw it from. He didn't even talk about the thing I saw. I just noticed it from his video. And so when I first learned, because I ain't just seen this information, I've been in this information for months now. And if you look back at my video, you see I literally have been doing that with my videos. So I've seen loads of videos under 3 minutes. It's not, I've seen loads of video under 3 minutes. Yeah, but when you go in their back office, it's not counted as a video. It's counted as a short. They're not getting watch time hours for. They're not getting credit for that video that is at exact 3 minutes, like they will for the term video. And that recently just changed. That's not something that's been in play. It literally changed just a couple of months ago. So if you are a content creator, you back in your back office and you'll see where they talk about it. Even YouTube tell you that if all long form videos are three slightly over 3 minutes and up, all short term videos are 3 minutes and under. They literally recently changed that. Now, before you probably was right, whatever you're saying here about the 3 minute video, because it was like 3 minute videos you considered long form videos. It did. So if you made a video that was 3 minutes before they made the change, then yeah, it was still considered a video. At the time they made the changes, if you did it afterwards, it's now considered a short. And that's what you can even go look at other people's videos. They will tell you where they made 3 minute videos and they were thinking they were getting watch time hour for them, and it was still being calculated as shorts and not long form videos. Can we talk about our lives, or is it always about? Well, on my lives, I open the floor up for other people to talk about whatever they want to talk about. However, when we're doing learning stuff, yeah, we talk about whatever the topic is. But I still interject other people things in there as well, T-Man. So I don't know if you were being funny or you really wanted truth, but have you made a 3 minute horizontal video? Have I made a 3 minute? Yeah, I don't make plenty of 3 minute horizontal videos. I make both long form and I make short form videos. I make both. I don't set no time on any of my stuff. It literally, my time is whatever the time takes for me to make the video. So I'm not trying to stretch it out. I'm not trying to make it short. I'm not trying to do any of that. Like if I'm making a video, I'm making the video, getting the point across, and then I'm moving on. Right? Some people they be like, you got to do 20 minutes on a video, and then they'll just be blabbing or whatever and don't even be saying that, but constantly looking at time to see whether or not they can hit a certain time frame just so they feel like they can get credit. But it doesn't work like that in the new system. And even YouTube made a whole video about people saying you have to have a certain length. It doesn't matter about your video. It only matters when it becomes a short versus a long form video. That's it. Now, I will say this. If it's 8 minutes, they can't put that ad in the middle of your video. I'm telling you, I have both. Since they made the change, have I did any horizontal videos up under 3 minutes? No, I don't believe so. I don't think I did. Hold up, let me go. I can tell you. Because all my videos are typically over 3 minutes. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find you 3 minute exact horizontal video. I don't know that. No, because I think my closest one was like 3 minutes, 5 or 6 seconds or something like that. I'm looking for one. But hold on. Let me see what this one is. I know I got a short that's like 6,000 views on there because it was some stuff I had cut out of there. Hold on. Let me look at this. Let me look at how it was shaped up. Vertical. Because I know I purposely, now on the 3 minute time frame, I purposely do all my videos slightly over 3 minutes. That's why I probably ain't gonna be able to find one because I know for a fact I do mine slightly over 3 minutes, so it wouldn't be considered a short. But hold, let me go up. Let me look at something. Okay, now this is from YouTube themselves. So I'm just read it. Matter of factly, I'll just let you read it with me. So it won't be what I'm saying, is what they're saying. Okay. Videos uploaded after October the 15th, 2024. Any video uploaded on a after the date with a square or a square or vertical aspect ratio is up to 3 minutes in length would be considered um a square vertical. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's vertical or long form. It's either or. Will be considered as a short on YouTube. So you can see it for yourself. That's why I personally I don't do it because I know what they said. Now that came directly from YouTube. Okay. It says regardless if it's vertical or horizontal, meaning square or long form, they're still gonna consider it to be a short. You can only do two. I mean, but how are you doing anything else? You either doing it like this or you're doing it like this because it goes in the direction of your phone. So if it's horizontal, it will be this way, correct? Technically, I know it's more like a rectangle than a square, but that's what they're considering. Okay, that's it said either or. I didn't make up the rules. The rules are what they said. So it doesn't what they saying. It doesn't matter how you turn your camera. If it's 3 minutes, it's going to be considered a short. I mean, it literally is in plain. Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. It didn't say it has to be a rectangle in order for it to be considered. What it said either or. Listen to the key words. OR, meaning or. You know you can make square videos. I guess you can squeeze stuff into a square video, but I think on this it's saying basically it doesn't really matter if it's at 3 minutes, it's going to be considered a short. Like I said, now do you have videos on your channel where I can go look at your videos and you are doing 3 minute square or rectangle videos and you're getting paid long form, but then you're gonna have to be monetized and you're gonna have in your back office so I can see this because I'm literally just going off of what YouTube says. No, you can make square. Okay, well then why didn't they say that's what I'm just that's what I'm trying to tell you. It changed. I agree with you if we're talking about the old system. I completely agree with you. But as of October the 15th, 2024, everything changed. So it really doesn't matter if it's vertical or if it's horizontal. If it's 3 minutes, it's considered a short. It's in because if what you're saying is correct, what it would read is if it is rectangle, it will still be considered long form. And it doesn't say that. It says either or, meaning it can be positioned any way, and you're still going to be considered at 3 minutes a short. So I mean, I showed it to you in black and white, okay, horizontal shorts, but that's not what YouTube says. I'm under YouTube rules. So if that's the case, then they would have gave me three options instead of two. Where's the third option that you're talking about? Where does it say on YouTube that it has to be a square versus a rectangle in order to be considered for a short? All it say is according to this, it says regard whatever way it is, then that's what you're paid because they're only talking about shorts. Okay, hold on. Let's go to long form. But that is different now. On YouTube, what are videos are considered long form? Let's go there. I gotta find something after October 15th through 2024. But right now, it's not specifying anything about short, square, or rectangle for long. It's just saying over 3 minutes. Hold on, because they're talking about short, not long form. So where do I go at to specify for the long form versus the short? Because if they say that 3 minutes and under is short form, then everything else would be considered long form, correct? Because there's only two ways. You either short form videos or you do long form videos. So is there something else that you're doing in the middle? So if there's, I mean, and that's probably why I can't find it because I'm looking for it, but I can't find what you're saying. Um, that's probably why it doesn't specify like that. You said it's because it says short, so I went to go look for long form, and it doesn't say that. Make a video, 3 minutes. I guarantee you, it's form. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm just going off of what you make a video. Do you have a video? Let's look. Let me look for you. Let me see. Do you even have a video? Because if you have a video, then I can look at yours. Hold on. And Kimmy. Okay. Well, see, that's what I'm trying to go, Lord. Okay. So if you don't have a video, how can you tell me what they're paying you if you don't have it to show me for yourself? I'm showing you what they say online, right? And it only happened as of October 15th, 2020. I'm telling you what the change is. And you're telling me what they're saying is not correct, but yet you don't have any videos to prove what you're saying. So I'm trying to understand, how do you know this? The rules are, okay, hold on. But the rules are, comprehending what I'm saying? Not what you're paying, just the rules. But the rules are set. The rules are structured around what they're going to pay you. The whole change was because they wanted to make um, long form more distinguishable between short form videos. Because, and this came from YouTube, not me. That when they first implemented the new because shorts have not been around YouTube for a long time. They only been around for a limited amount of time. And when they first implemented that into the system, it messed their system up to where it wasn't calculating everything. So they made the change to make it more distinguishable. Instead of doing 3 minutes, 3 minutes as a long form, anything 3 minute and under fell as a short, and then anything 3 minutes and over fell as a long form. Now I'm saying if what you're saying is correct, then they have what you're saying here, or somebody should be able to show me what they're getting paid for 3 minutes right now, today's date, from today all the way back to October the 15th. A short has to be vertical or square. A long form is horizontal, no rules on length for short form, for long form. But okay, you keep saying there's no rules for long form, but it's an implied rule if all you're doing is short and long form videos. So you don't necessarily have to say a definite rule for long form. If it says for short form, it has to be 3 minutes and under. Then that means everything else is implied that is a long form. So I don't know. Like, so what I need you to do, are you monetized? Well, I don't know how you monetize if you don't have a video. So that was kind of crazy. So long form can be under 3 minutes. Long form can be under 3 minutes. No, long form cannot be under 3 minutes. It has to be over 3 minutes. And that's my whole point. There's no reason to make a video to test it out because it says already that you can't get paid. Before, what you're saying about vidIQ, they do have a video saying something like that before the change. But since the change, even vidIQ, and I know because I've watched them myself quite a few times, they even said it as well. If you're making a long form video, make it just slightly over 3 minutes. So I'm trying to, I don't know if you understand the new way. You remember me. Now, I could believe what you're saying if because sometimes companies say stuff that don't be right and they just trying to throw you off. And I do believe sometimes they do that. I can believe that if you could show me that that's what you're doing, but I'm not going to make a video in short form video and then even get credit for my video as a creator. I'm not doing that. Go ahead. That's why I asked you to if you got one, then we can go off of yours. Because what if that video takes off? Then you're not going to get credit for that video as a long form if they consider it a short. That's not going to happen. And I do shorts. Don't get me wrong, I do shorts. But I do shorts to draw traffic to myself. So my long form videos. That's the only reason I do shorts. I mean, is there anybody on this chat right now that do short form videos? That do short form videos, long form videos under 3 minutes? They'll get paid for a long form video. I mean, is there anybody in the room that can validate what's in the saying? Because I'm just going off of what YouTube says. And I think they are a little bit more credible than both you and I put together because it's their platform. Uh, You can have vertical form long. You can have vertical long form video too, but if the vertical video is under 3 minutes, it will be a short. Boss, do you make videos? Oh, is there anybody on this platform that make on this live make videos? Because I mean, show the vidIQ. So let me go to vidIQ, and I want to see an up to date vidIQ video saying that shorts. Because I'm only going what YouTube is saying now. YouTube wrong, then they need to tell people that people could make under 3 meals and still get paid. But I'm gonna guarantee you, they're not gonna pay them. They're up to date on everything. Okay, hold on. No, I know who vidIQ is. I'm saying I want to see the videos made after October 15th, 2024, saying what you're saying. vidIQ. Let's see. How am I going to say it? Short. I think they did do a video. Short versus long form. 2025. Okay, theirs is which is best. Is it short form or long form? What's best? That was done 7 months ago. vidIQ did their last on shorts versus long 7 months ago. Let's see how that was when the second month, October would have been December, November, October. That was okay. That's not even within five. That's not within 5 months. Type rules. Their rules haven't changed. The rules, but that's what I'm trying. The rules have changed as of October 15th. But hold on. So vidIQ did not give a. Oh, hold on. They got another one. Hold on. 3 minute. Let's see. Somebody did. Okay, I can read it because if I play it, they might give me a copyright on here with these people. YouTube shorts again. I'm kind of sorry, but all right. 3 minute YouTube video because I did find it interesting. Now I have some clear data that I like to share with you. So here's the story. Starting with YouTube announcing as of October the 15th, up to shorts, 3 minutes in length is considered a short. This one, vidIQ, Kimmy, they said the exact same thing. The literally exact same thing I just told IQ said the same thing 4 months ago. I'm sorry. They said it 2 months ago in a video called 3 minute YouTube short monetization update that you need to know. So even vidIQ is saying the same thing. But okay, well, show me where vidIQ is saying that long from under 2 minutes, horizontal is the same. I mean, vertical is the same uh thing. It's not. I mean, nobody's saying that but you, and you're not even a content creator. At least you're not acting like you're a content creator because you say you don't have any videos. But I'm going off of what they're saying. He's talking about both short and long form videos. I went to who you to, and they're not saying what you're saying. Not at all. But in fact, they're saying again what YouTube has said from what I read to you. They ain't saying nothing about no horizontal. They ain't saying nothing about no vertical. They're just saying if it's long form, it's over 3 minutes, and if it's short form, it's under 3 minutes. I'm not reading anything. I'm looking at the video. I got it real low. And well, I guess I am reading the caption so that way I can see it. But the video is almost over, and not one time did they say turn your phone horizontally. So I'm trying to. Who told you this? Or did you misunderstand what they were saying? Um, I mean, I went exactly to what you told me. Like I said, hey, because I know how companies do sometimes. Sometimes they don't be completely honest with you, and they tell you one, but then do something totally different. I do know companies do that. But according to who you told me to go to, they're not saying any different. But when are they gonna say this? Because the video is literally almost over, and not one time have they said what you just said. But yet you're not a content. You see, it's kind of hard to believe what you're saying if YouTube is saying one thing, and I'm reading what YouTube say, and I'm also going to who you're telling me to go to, and they're not saying it. Then it's kind of hard for me to believe that. Yeah, you can have vertical, you can have vertical, and you can have horizontal long form videos. I do know they say it's better um for the picture wise, it's better to do it vertical. That way people see more of the video. I know they say that. But far as and it transitioned, and he just said it here, it transitioned over better than having your phone the long way as if you're doing a short versus. But they didn't say anything about you're going to get paid for long form videos that are vertical under 3 minutes. Not one person said that. So I'm trying to see who told you that. Where did you hear the information? So maybe I can go to where you heard it at and I can go listen to it for myself. Because everything that you done told me to do is contradicting what you're saying. Yeah. They still haven't said this. And he's even talking about vertical or horizontal. He said it in here. He said, regardless if it's vertical or horizontal, if it's under 3 minutes and under, you're getting paid for a short. So where did you hear it? Tell me, forget what they done told you. Tell me who told you this so I could go look and learn what you learned. Right? I want to know your source. Who is giving you, the person that's not a content creator, this information? Because you told me it was vidIQ, and I went to vidIQ, and they're not saying what you're saying. So, who told you this? Okay, who told you that though? It's kind of hard for me to believe what you're saying if I have no evidence of it. So I'm trying to understand who told you. So I could go verify what you're saying. No. You can go to vidIQ and look up the information I did. I said, who told you what you know? Like, who told you what you're saying? Why are you saying what you're saying? But Bestie can't just they say a video is a video and a short is a short. They just right. I'm trying to understand. I'm really trying to understand because people have misconception of stuff based off of what other people have told them, not really knowing the truth for themselves. So I want to know because she's pretty convinced this is what's happening. Who is telling her that to make her think that? I mean, it could just simply be whoever told her that they don't know the new rules or they're thinking the old way versus the new way. So what she's saying to her could very well be true because she don't know the new rules because she's not a content creator. I like to look at everything from a full perspective. But if you're right and that's something that is valid, I want to know where you get it from because I can let everybody else know. Nothing to worry about. But if you're not valid I mean, if you can't give me proof, then I can't say you're right. I can only go by what I'm seeing. Right, right. I'm not confused. I get told. I completely understand what she's saying, but what I'm saying is there's no proof of what she's saying. Okay, so you're telling me as a content creator, don't worry about what you're hearing from vidIQ, the people that you told me to go to. Don't worry about what you're reading from YouTube. Trust you, who's not a content creator, and I'm going to get paid for something that I know I'm not going to get paid on. Do you kind of see where this don't really make sense? But see, you might have thought, hold on. That could very well be true. That could very well be true if that video was before October the 15th. I'm not even going to say what you're saying is not true. What you're saying could very well be true, but the video probably was made before the change. But anything after the change, it will no longer be effect. I did. I mean, I'm listening to you. I'm also checking for myself. And so far, what you're saying ain't me. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. Very well, what you're saying could be right to you because, like you said, you saw a video. We don't know when the video was made. We don't know if it had the changes before the changes was done. But all I can say to you is, I know what I just read and showed you, and then you told me that even though it says that, it means something else. Go to vidIQ. I went to vidIQ, and vidIQ still ain't saying what you said. So I'm trying to understand who told you this? Because you ain't even a content creator, supposedly, right? You're not even a content creator. So I'm asking you, who told you this? And then I can better understand why you feel the way you do. Because if you're not a content creator and somebody's just feeding you a whole bunch of crap, you will believe what they're saying because you're just going off of because it's a video online don't mean that the video is right. You know how many people make videos and they be saying a whole bunch of crap that don't even make sense? It doesn't matter. I mean, that doesn't matter. Okay, now Think Media is different. Let me go to Think Media. Maybe Think Media says something. I'm really trying to find what you're talking about. No, I'm following along with her. I'm just trying to figure out who's telling her this. And I'm gonna do my own research on it just to, dig into it a little bit more. I'm not going to do that, and I know it's not right because it's only gonna affect me negatively. I'm not doing that. But I will research it to see whether or not it's valid. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with researching something. It just educate me more on what's what. Okay, so Think Media made video 4 months ago, which would be, let's see, December, November. That Think Media did a video look right before the change. All right, so maybe theirs wasn't up to date. The last video Think Media did was where they implemented the change. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes people do a video and as soon as they talk about something, the rules get changed and then they got to come back and make another video for the new rules. I mean, that done happened to me too. So I know it happens. No, I'm following along with her. I'm just trying to see who told her this, but she said she saw a video. Let me guess. That was a video from a content creator that's probably questionable about some of the stuff that she's saying. vidIQ and Think Media. But I'm gonna definitely research. I'm gonna talk to other content creators because I know I have a lot of friends on here that are content creators and they're making videos. So I would definitely talk to them about it and ask them. Matter of factly, I wish Miss Nancy was on here because she actually went her all her videos are short. Okay, so if someone makes a horizontal video that's under 3 minutes, it will be a short. According to the new rules, it don't matter if it's vertical or horizontal. If it's under a minute, it's a short. That's according to the new rules. But like I said, I do know other content creators that do shorts, or that's what they do, and I also know other content creators that just do long form, and I know people like me that do both. So, like I said, I just follow what the rules say. So whatever they say on the rules, that's true. But I can talk to other people to see whether or not they have done this. There are not horizontal videos short. There are not horizontal videos as short. Well, let's look. Let's go up on the shorts. So you saying we'll not be able to find any horizontal videos as shorts? Mhm. Okay, now this is a different question that you just posed, but it's still not answering whether or not they consider it a short as far as YouTube. It's just saying whether or not there are horizontal short videos. Maybe everybody do their videos vertical. Yeah, but you're saying something is what it is, okay? But how are they paying you? That's what I'm saying. So if it's 3 minutes and under, YouTube is paying you as a short. It's not a long form video. Uh, if it is over 3 minutes, it can be over by just slightly. It can be over by like 3 minutes and 2 seconds. It can be over by 3 minutes and 5 seconds. But if it's over 3 minutes, then it's considered long form. Right? I'm not talking about the direction of how you turn your camera. What view is better for you to turn your camera? Because we're talking about vertical versus horizontal, that makes it look better. So if you do horizontal filming, that typically looks better when you do videos. If you do which I still don't know if there's horizontal shorts. I personally don't know if it is. And I would think if they did record it horizontally, then it would probably turn it up with a whole bunch of space on the side of it, at the top and on the bottom, because it just wouldn't fit right. Uh, Bessie asked my favorite family, the top notch family. Oh, the top? That's what they call it, the top notch family. Boss. I'm gonna find out because I mean she raised a valid point. I mean, if there is no shorts that is horizontal, let me see. I just think like, I think it is not gonna show good if they are. I don't know because I don't focus on shorts. I do long form. I only do the only person that I ever even heard really talk about vertical versus horizontal making it a point was that guy during DoorDash. That's it. She's the only person that really stressed about horizontal versus vertical. Actually, I just found one that is horizontal, man. He has a horizontal short. Matter of fact, he made the short horizontal so you can see what it looks like. So yes, there are horizontal. Just to answer your question, this person name is Spencer Diddens. He made a horizontal short for the purpose of showing you what it looked like and why it should be done vertically. So that debunks what you just said. Shorts can be done horizontal and vertical. It probably just look better vertical versus horizontal. And looking at his video, it looks weird. It does. um, a lot of the stuff is missing out of it, but you could definitely do it horizontal. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. What you said was you cannot. There's no videos that are recorded horizontal, and in fact, there really is. It looks weird, but you could record it. And the reason it looks weird because a lot of stuff is not like it got them squeezed up. Some of the stuff is like it's not fitting inside of the thing right. But you can actually record it horizontal if you want to. So the statement that you made about you can't do horizontal shorts, that's not true. Not to say I'm not saying I'm just saying you're like anything. I'm just saying whatever your misunderstanding, whatever your interpretation of short versus horizontal is wrong because of whatever somebody's led you to believe. Mm. Oh, Ryan, no, I'm understanding what you're saying. It's not valid what you're saying. You made you made a couple of points that I went out to look up and it's not correct. I mean, Ryan, do you do short? Jordan, I think it's Jordan. Jordan, do you do shorts? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about shorts versus long form. Never mind. Shorts versus long form videos. I didn't know if you did shorts or did you do long form or did you do any one? Are you a content creator or you just a viewer? Or you don't really do shorts? I know a lot of people got negative feelings towards shorts. Like a lot of people don't like doing them, period. The Top Notch family, yeah, I don't mind. Who is the Top Notch family? I wish Miss Nancy was on here because she would have been the perfect person to answer this question. Because that's all she do is shorts, so she can tell you. I don't like doing the YouTube shorts. Right? Yeah, that's why I was saying a lot of people don't like doing it, Miss. I mean, I do it just to drag people to my long form video. That's why I do it. But I don't focus. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of those talking about horizontal shorts. So that is the thing. You can do both. Um, yeah, you can do both. No, it was the Miss Kim. She was thinking that you can't do horizontal shorts. Everything has to be vertical. That's not. You can do vertical or horizontal shorts. And then she made a statement that you can do long form video under 3 minutes and still be considered a long form video. No, yeah, yeah, I get that, but it ain't got to do with the rules. How you record, and that's why I keep saying, vidIQ said it doesn't matter how you record under 3 minutes, it's still considered short. They said, and that's who you told me to go look at. Then you said that originally, I'm gonna go back to your statement. That's because I re-asked the question. You said there are not any correction. There are not horizontal videos as short. You will not find not one horizontal video that is a short, and I found several. There are horizontal videos that are short. I just think at this point, I think whoever you're listening to don't know what they're talking about. Personally, that's what I think. Um, or either you're the person that's telling everybody this and you don't know what you're talking about. But I'm more leaning towards you're just being told something that whoever's telling you don't know what they're talking about. After we finish this live, go to the top notch thing. I will. I'm gonna look at them. It's just that I don't know. Like I said, I'm more inclined to believe that whoever is informing you of this, or maybe you misunderstood. Um, I'm not gonna say you're lying because you're not a content creator, so you can only go off what somebody telling you versus what you know. I will be there with him. Okay, cool. Well, I better get off of this live because I gotta go fix dinner. I gotta go fry up some pork chops, y'all. To go with the rest of our dinner from last night that we had left over, but we had no more chicken, so I gotta go fry pork chops. But as always, be your brothers and sisters keeper, keep God first, and toodles.